So you can see that it's like, it's on there. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where I'm going to show you how I apply my wigs and how I take them off at the end of the day. So I'll show you how I glue down this wig. So this is the adhesive that I used today. It's from It Holds, and this is actually the sponsor of today's video. So this is a new wig adhesive that's meant to be very gentle on the skin and gentle on your wigs as well. It's very easy to take off at the end of the day. It just comes off with like soap and water. So I'll show you how I do that. And this is really great. I feel like this would be great for beginners as well because it just gives you like a nice light daytime hold. Nothing too crazy, and it is easy to work with. It comes with a rollerball applicator, so you just roll it on. Don't have to worry about any sticky fingers or anything like that. And it rolls on clear in like a nice thin layer, so you don't have to worry about like a white cast or the glue showing because it goes on clear and it dries clear. And this is available on Amazon, which is really great. So I'll leave the link for this down below so you guys can check it out. So I'll show you how I use this and give you my tips and tricks for the best application. So if you guys want to see that, then keep on watching. All right, so I have my wig cap on. So I just have my hair in 2 braids and then crisscrossed and tucked into the wig cap. So what I'm going to do first is prep the area. So you want to make sure the area is clean and dry before you apply the adhesive. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of alcohol and some little cotton pads, and I'm just going to clean the area. So I'm just going to do the top of my head here. I'm not going to do a full like install along my whole hairline. I don't feel like that's necessary for what I'm doing right now, but you can if you want to. But I'm just going to do up here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the alcohol and wipe. So make sure you don't have any makeup or any like lotions or anything like that that might interfere. And I feel like this does actually make a big difference because I've done it where I didn't like wipe it with alcohol and I just kind of put it on top of my makeup and it didn't stay as well. So I do feel like having like a clean base is actually very important. So you can kind of see that the makeup is off there. So I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit before I go ahead and apply the adhesive. And then this is the adhesive I'm gonna be using from It Holds. So this is a very like clean and gentle wig adhesive. This is something I would use for like a day wear. So the wig I'm gonna be putting on with the adhesive, I'm gonna be taking it off before I go to sleep. This isn't something that I would wear, you know how, well, some people like to wear their wigs like overnight and like multiple days. I'm not one of those people. I like to take my wigs off at night before I go to sleep. So this would be perfect if you just want like a light day hold and then you're going to take off your wig at night, because this is very easy to take off with just like some soap and water. And I'll show you how I do that later on in the video, but this is very gentle on the skin. It comes in like a little rollerball applicator. So it's very like mess free. You don't have to like get your fingers all sticky or any tools all sticky. You just go ahead and like roll it right onto your skin. So I'm just gonna start here. And I like to put like more than one layer on, and sometimes you kind of have to like apply a little bit of pressure just to get like the ball rolling, like literally just get the ball rolling, you know. No, okay. Because it is an adhesive, but there you go. So now it's like gliding on, and I like to go back and forth like a few times so you can see there's like a light layer there. I don't know if I'll do more than one layer. I might just do, maybe I will. So I'll do more than one layer. So I'm just gonna let that kind of like set a little bit. And if you see that my skin is getting like a little bit pink or red, that's just from me like pushing. It's like the pressure. Because the first time I did this, I was like, am I having a reaction? But I'm not. It's just like the pressure from rolling it. You kind of have to like get it going a little bit. I'll mention a few thoughts on what I think about this roller ball. So at first when I saw it, I thought it might be too big. Like I thought I might put too much product on at once. But it actually gives you like a pretty good size of like product application. So you can kind of see where it's shiny. It's about like a finger width of product, which I feel like is perfect. I feel like that's all you need, like kind of like a ½ inch. And because of the way the rollerball works, I feel like it does give you a very thin application, which is really good. So you can like have a very thin layer of glue if you want, or you can build it up. All right, it's been a few minutes and it has dried down a little. It's still a little tacky, but it has dried down, so I feel like this is the perfect time to apply another layer. And I'm gonna leave this to get tacky for maybe like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my wig. All right, so you can see that the adhesive has gotten tacky. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the wig on top. So this is the wig that I'm gonna be using. It's the long bob Jessica from Freedom Couture. So she looks like this. I'm just gonna use some clips to clip the hair out of the way and then bring this down and stick her on. And I'm just gonna use a rat tail comb just to really push the lace into the adhesive. And this is why I don't stick down the sides. I just like leave them because the hair kind of covers that anyway. I just like to have the extra security up here, especially like where the part is. I want that to be like really stuck down and laying flat so it looks like it kind of just goes into my skin, right? So what I have here is a little piece of pantyhose. So this is what I use to kind of like tie this down, just to apply some pressure while the adhesive is settling in. So this will help so it doesn't start to like lift as everything is like kind of drying down. You want it to like really set, like you want to really set the lace into the adhesive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this on like a little headband. So this is where you can like either style the hair or do your makeup if you haven't done your makeup yet, and just kind of let this sit for like a few minutes, like maybe like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or whatever, however long it takes you to do your makeup, and then you can take it out. So I'm gonna let this settle in and then I'll check back in with you in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like now. So there we go. And this is meant to be very gentle on the skin, so it doesn't feel like super dry or crunchy or crispy or itchy or anything like that, like anything irritating. It feels fine. Like it feels like nothing on the skin. And this is like, it's a good enough hold, so you can see that it's like, it's on there. But it is like a light hold, so I wouldn't say like, I wouldn't go like, obviously don't go swimming in this because it comes off in water, like anything like that. But it will get you through the day, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I take it off at night. All right, so it is the end of the day now, so I'm gonna show you how I take off this wig. So we're in my bathroom right now. Sorry if it sounds like a little echoey. I'm not sure if it sounds that great because we're in my bathroom, but I'll show you what I do. So I'm gonna take these clips and clip back like the hairline because I don't want to get the whole wig wet. I just want to like remove the top part. And then whatever you use to wash your face is perfectly fine. So this is what I use. I use an oil cleanser. This is the zero cleansing balm. So I'm going to use this, but again, whatever you use to wash your face is like perfect. So I'm going to take this, and usually what I do is like I'll like start washing my face and then I'll just like move my fingers into the hairline. And then I just work my way in until I can easily peel the wig off from my skin. So super easy, and this doesn't leave behind any residue on your skin. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!